Welcome to Digital Investments. So Nifty is on its way to make a new all-time high. So I'm expectation that with all this next week is very crucial for global markets. FOMC meeting, inflation, and rate cut announcement. Most probably, rate cut is happening. Nasdaq and yesterday S&P 500 made all-time high, and Nasdaq is also making Nasdaq also made a new all-time high. So we could see a gap up here, market reacting positively to that, and and also to remember, Trump most crucial, more than FOMC meeting and a rate cut decision. Trump, China, and India, US trade deal will be happening next week. Most probably we'll get more news around it. So right now it's going good, where you never know with Trump. Tomorrow I will say I'm raising more tariff on India because I see India is still buying oil from Russia. So we could see Nifty hitting a new highs here with all the good news populating next week, and we could see a profit booking stage. We could see a profit making stage. So it's very close to making a new all-time high. I said, this 2 weeks will be very bullish for the Indian markets, but I don't want to be invested in for. I'm not selling any of my holdings, but I don't want to be selling. I don't want to invest in these overbought levels. So main video of the topic, yeah, sorry. ITC earning call. ITC has been going showing good progress before his earning call tomorrow. Uh, and I'm very happy I'm invested in ITC. It's a very good industry to be invested in for the long term. I'll tell you three industries to be invested in for the long term in Indian: pharma, defense, and FMCG. With more Make in India initiative, India's exports hitting it's keep hitting new highs every year. It's always good to be invested in FMCG, with more Make in India initiative. Like I'll show some of the analysis which I did yesterday about ITC. So I didn't want to show this because for me this is bullshit. I don't believe this. Uh, so Diwali and rate cut impact on its ITC FI Q2 FI26. Diwali festive season and G's recent rate cut has a significant and through mixed impact on ITC Q2 FI26. Diwali sales surged across India with retail trade hitting 5.4 lakh crore in goods, making a historic high, and sharp rise over next last year's level. Like I mentioned in previous video, this Diwali we make more initiative in Swadeshi and Make in India initiative. Made in India initiative. Mm, uh, there was market hit all-time high, so that would be a good news for ITC over the this Q2. Uh, Diwali-driven demand lifted overall FMCG sector volume, benefiting ITC food and personal care segment. ITC has more moat in food and beverage industry, whereas HUL has more moat in personal care and industry. So, which feeds I feel this is more beneficial for the long term. Like I said, vocal for local. Most Swadeshi movement, made in India, government actively promoting making in India. That is why the GST rate cut was done, on October 1st, so that more initiative will be taken towards made in India goals. So there is good sentiment for ITC for this Q2, and GST rate cut. This is all. This is just the beginning of ITC. Right now ITC is expecting. I don't want to be invested in for the ITC as of right now because it's at a very overbought level. It's a good risk to reward ratio, but I would be more interested in buying it at this level. If company that don't doesn't promote good earnings, then I would definitely buying more at this this good order block here. I will be definitely buying, for long term. ITC is one of the FMCG, ITC, especially ITC. I like ITC more than HUL. HUL is bit overvalued right now. It's trading at a PE of 56, but I'm more interested, ITC. But right now the company isn't doing that well. Market just reacts to this one. Promoter selling, it is recent to big British tobacco company selling 21% of the company, but it just reacts to that. Is it's just short term noises. Market uh, always reacts to fundamentals in the long term. It doesn't care about if the CEO is selling or not. That is why my main outlook on the market. Uh, that is my main outlook on the market. So we'll see how ITC does tomorrow. I'll be definitely buying more at this level if not good earnings are reported. If good earnings are reported, it is going. Sentiment is that a lot of analysts are saying they're not reporting good earnings. There's going to be modest growth, but I am bullish on ITC this year with GST rate cut. Consumer don't wanna be this will definitely, but rate cut will definitely have a good impact on FMGG sector in Q3 FY26. But in Q2, it's going to be a little sale disruption will be there. Sale disruption will be there. There's still stock like I mentioned in my previous video, with previous GST rate. So the little bit of sale disruption will be there. I'm very much excited to follow ITC, and I didn't mention it. I started paper trading with. I started paper trading in forex. I want to get into forex. A lot of my friends are in forex, so I've recently made a trading account with forex. Forex. So right now I'm in a bit loss. Forex is one of the good investment to be. Forex is a good sector to be traded, and a lot of institutional participants are there. Yeah, so that's it from me. Yeah, nothing much. To next week is going to be very crucial for the market. Like I've said, lot of good news populating. First is FOMC meeting, interest rate cut, and most importantly, so we would see a good bullish run. There's a sentiment. There is no sentiment. Sorry. There's almost not almost 100. This says 99% guarantee that rate cut will happen. S&P 500 made an all-time high, and it's in US is also. I think right now it's in a very good bull run. Nasdaq in this one, and US China trade deal is also happening next week. Trump is meeting with China, and mostly we probably will hear more good news on India US trade deal, but we'll see what happens. With Trump, you can never predict it. So that's it from me. Please like the video, subscribe, and see you on this tomorrow's video. Bye.